Tell me a little bit about yourself.
Tell you about myself. Well, I am a middle-aged housewife, mom, and a professional.
Tell me a little bit about how it feels.
Has just given me one of the best orgasms I've had in life, and it was very refreshing considering I'm 48 years old and have had my share of experiences, so I was totally satisfied with the product. I definitely was smiling all night long. Good mood and everything.
I know that you're here today to talk to us about Intensity. Tell me, have you ever used any other adult toys?
Well, as a matter of fact, I have used other adult toys. Not one of them, in my opinion, has come to the personal satisfaction I find with Intensity. It actually has the ability to hit the parts of a woman that most other toys I found were cumbersome or awkward to use or loud or didn't get the job done. Every woman has a different shape inside, just like every guy's differently made as well. Well, the Intensity product has this very unique feature that at the base of the product, it's like a little balloon feature, and you just have to squeeze a little, and it adjusts in size for the perfect size to your vagina, and that adds to the overall stimulus of the product.
Tell me a little bit about the muscle stimulation feature on Intensity. What did you think of that? How did that work? Was it pleasant?
That is really totally unique to any other device I've ever tried. It really surprised me because the pulsation or the contractions that the device does, it kind of sounds like a pulsing that's almost natural. It reminds me of doing the contractual Kegel exercise, which never worked. I've been through all that, and I'm sorry to be blunt, but facts are facts, okay? You're talking down there, and you want to be able to have things work where you can feel sensation, and ultimately, well, that I can feel more sensation during sex and intercourse, and I get that this way. This is the only product that's ever done it.
Now, you've mentioned that you had 4 kids. Tell me a little bit more about that and how that affected your situation.
I've struggled since having kids in the last 6 to 8 years. If I laugh too hard, cough real hard when you get the bad cold, or even occasional unexpected sneeze, I have a little bit of dribble. It did affect things down there, especially between the 3rd and 4th child. It was a lot harder for him to come to a climax during sex, just because the muscle was so weak from all the births and work of just having children and being older. And now that's not an issue anymore.
So, how does your husband feel about you using Intensity?
He gradually warmed up to the idea after I started using the Intensity product. He was pleasantly surprised because the contractions that my body is now learning to do and is being simulated to do has strengthened the muscle, and that muscle is what is used to help his arousal and his pleasure during intercourse. And now he has much more sensation, and sometimes we're able to go round 2 or even round 3, and we haven't done that in years. Intensity has made all things worth it.